everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with another video, and in this video right here I'm going to be talking to you guys about how it is shopping at Louis Vuitton now that, you know, everything's opening back up, and since the pandemic and quarantine and all of that. We're going to be talking about that today because I did recently just go to the Louis Vuitton store yesterday for the first time, and it definitely was an experience. So for those that may not know what it's like or haven't been to the store since everything changed, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys what my experience was like, and just to give you guys some tips to better prepare if you do choose to go to the store. Okay, so before we go ahead and get into all of that, if you do like these type of videos, luxury talk, definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I definitely appreciate that, and let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, I did purchase some shoes online from Louis Vuitton, and I kind of guessed at my size, and I did receive the shoes yesterday, and they were too big, and instead of just sending them back, I did decide to go ahead and go into the store because that would be much easier than taking the shoes to UPS, having them shipped back to Louis Vuitton, and then guessing on the size again and ordering again, and then they'd be the wrong size again. So I was like, you know what, I have to go ahead and go into the store so that I can get the proper size in these shoes. Okay, so I went ahead and went to my store. Those of you that don't know, I do live in the Atlanta area, so I did go to the Louis Vuitton in Lenox Mall, and when I got there, first of all, it was like an extremely long line. I mean, you would think that they was having a sale or something, and I really wish that I would have kind of taken some pictures of this or, you know, some video of this, but I wasn't thinking to do that at the time. And they have Fendi, they have Burberry, they have MCM, they have a lot of other stores over there, and Louis Vuitton was pretty much the only thing that had this super long line. They did have the markers on the ground so that you could social distance, so that was good, but they did have it to where they had like a rope, you know, roping off certain areas. So if you had like an appointment or you were picking up a curbside order, they had an area for that, and if you were someone that was just walking up like me, they had an area for that. So they had it very organized in terms of, you know, where you needed to go, so that wasn't an issue. That was something that was really great. And then they had a gentleman in the front, you know, letting everybody know that it would be a wait, and he also let us know how long it would be. He said that it would take about an hour to get into the store, so, you know, it was very organized, so I will say that. So the way that they're doing it right now is pretty much, I mean, it kind of seems like when a customer comes out of the store, then you can go in the store, but it's not necessarily like that. And they're not doing this because the stores are packed on the inside, because while we were all waiting, the stores were not packed on the inside. They probably had a few clients in at a time, but everybody was being serviced when they were in there. So there is no more going in there and standing around waiting for service, which is great, because at the store in Atlanta, you walk in many times and they don't even speak to you, even if they're standing around doing nothing. So I definitely like how now when you go in, you're going to be serviced as soon as you walk in, and you'll have a client advisor, and that's really great. It did take about an hour and a half for me to get into the store. So when you do get ready to go into the store, they let you in, they let you know you have to keep your mask on at all times. If you don't have a mask, they will provide you with a mask. I did see them giving out masks to people that did not have masks, so that's great. And they do give you hand sanitizer, and you have to use the hand sanitizer as soon as you go into the store. So then you go in and you do everything that you need to do, and then you go about your way. So I'm just going to give you guys a few tips on how to make your experience better if you are looking to go into the store. So first and foremost, if you can purchase something online, of course, definitely purchase it online. You can have it shipped, or if you want it really quickly, you can get the overnight shipping. If you order before 3 p.m. on a business day, then you'll get the item the next day. If you order after 3 p.m. on a business day, you won't get the item until the day after the next day. So keep that in mind. But yeah, if you want something really quickly, you can definitely order online if it's in stock. Now, I would say that you can call client services and ask them if they have things in stock, but I've learned in the past that that's not necessarily accurate, so that doesn't really work to call client services to see if they have stuff in stock and things like that. You'd be better off going ahead and establishing a relationship with the client advisor and asking your client advisor if things are in stock. I think that that's a little bit more accurate than calling client services. Okay, so the next best option is you can try to set up an appointment. All right, so if you do not have a client advisor, or this is your first time coming into Louis Vuitton, which there were people that were there for the first time and this was just not a great experience for them, being that this was their first time making a Louis Vuitton purchase and they were having to wait all this time. I mean, that it was a lot of people that did not like that. But if you are going into the store for the first time, you know, you can make an appointment. Now, if you do make an appointment, then you are still going to have to wait, because the people that were making appointments still had to wait. So if you make an appointment and your client advisor has someone else that they're helping at that time, whether it be a regular customer or someone else that has an appointment, then you're still going to have to wait. So making an appointment does not guarantee that you're going to go in fast or anything like that. It just means that you won't have to wait as long as everybody else, but you're still going to have to wait, all right? You can go on the website and then you can put in your area and then the store will pop up, and then you can go ahead and make an appointment and schedule it at a time that's convenient for you. So that'll definitely help you, but again, that's not going to totally prevent you from having to wait, all right? So another thing that I would say is definitely make sure that you bring your mask if you do go to Louis Vuitton, and also definitely take some water with you, because again, you're going to have to wait. During the time that I was waiting, there was a few times that I wanted to get out of line just to go get me some water, because I mean, it was super hot in there. You're on the inside of the mall and there are tons of other people. Well, I can only speak for Atlanta, but at Lenox Mall, there were tons of people. So there were tons of people around. And even though you were social distancing, it was still very hot in there and you have to keep your mask on, and it got really hot. I would say definitely bring some water and maybe even a little snack, or you can just get there early. So if you do choose to go to the mall, you can get there early. But I would say you probably would have to get there an hour early at least. And that's only if you're even able to get inside the mall before the stores actually open, because some malls allow you to do that and some don't. I'm not sure. And I highly suggest bringing someone else with you. Even if that person is not necessarily shopping, go ahead and bring someone else with you, because if you have kids or whatever the case may be, you may have to go use the bathroom. I mean, there was a period of time that I had to use the bathroom. I couldn't leave out of line. You definitely need to bring somebody with you so that you guys can take turns standing in the line. Or if you have kids, that person can take one of the kids to the bathroom or something like that. So, and also I would say wear some comfortable shoes. When I went, I wore flip-flops, and they weren't necessarily flip-flops that had a lot of cushion, so my feet started to hurt. Even the guys that were there that had sneakers on, they had been standing so long that they wanted to sit down because their feet were hurting. So make sure to wear some very comfortable shoes when you go there and prepare to wait. And last but not least, when you finally do get on the inside and you do get your client advisor, I highly suggest getting their information so that you can establish a relationship with them. And again, they'll let you know if things are in stock. They'll let you know if new things are coming out. And again, you can make an appointment with them. Like I said earlier, that's not going to 100% prevent you from having to wait, but that'll definitely help speed up the process of you getting into the store, okay? So yeah, those are pretty much all the tips that I had. I hope that this video can be of a help to anyone that has not gone to the store since the pandemic hit. So yeah, make sure you guys leave a like on this video and also leave a comment if you'd like. And as usual, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.